So I got absolutely roasted by all the followers or cult members of Gary Stevenson. And it was kind of expected. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know if I put that topic out there, it will attract a lot of you guys to this video. But that's the whole reason for me to record this video in the first place. Because what's the point of me talking to people thinking the same ways as I do? This is what I have a problem with you guys. You keep talking to each other, tapping each other on the shoulders, how great you are. You're living in the bubble, being completely ignorant or other perspective, okay? And if somebody comes with a different point of view, is being attacked like I am. But again, I'm coming for more. I'm here for more, to hear you guys just roasting me until everybody got so tired of roasting me. Then maybe people left there. We're going to be able to have conversation, civil conversation. And I'm not here to convince anyone to change their opinions about life or about your whatever you believe in. That's on you. I don't care about your life either. It's you. It's your life. I'm here to talk about maybe if you really want to make a difference for all of us moving forward, maybe going extremely, like into extreme on one side, where Gary proposing to tax billionaires, which is not going to happen. It's going to cause more problems down the road. Maybe we can just find a little bit different approach, a little bit more balanced, nuanced. Maybe we can actually have a conversation, okay? But let me just address a few key points here, because it's extremely important to understand where I'm coming from. And probably most of you probably already lost it and they're just going to type angry comments. For all of you staying, thank you. Let's try to stay until I finish what I want to say. And then if you can, in a good manner, leave me a comment where we can actually have a conversation, discussion without calling me names, okay? So, you see, I have 3 problems with what Gary is saying or doing, okay? Or where he's coming from. First is, as I said in my previous video, he's a trader. Traders do not create anything. They gamble. They basically take money from one pile, put onto another one, and they hope that pile is winning pile so they can make money on the back of it. He keeps saying he's doing it, so I think he's still trading. That's where his wealth is coming from. So why don't he just open a business or work with people to open businesses so he can actually employ people and start paying them really good money? Why is he not going to go out there to help people with his own wealth? Is he doing this? Because I'm asking it in comments from all of you, screaming at me, and nobody's saying like, yeah, he's doing it. Like, no, all I can see, he's making tons of money everywhere, including his YouTube and selling you books. And you're just basically following blindly without even thinking like, hang on, how much doing is that? Or is it just talking? Okay. If he's really believing in what he's saying, then why is he not putting himself up front first? Why is he not leading, by an example? Why is he not spending his own wealth, helping people around? And before you're going to come in, he's got only, 7 million pounds. He can't help everyone. Well, we have to start somewhere, don't we? It's like, if you've got enough money you can spare, for you to leave and you can spare, and you believe in something like this, then go out there and help people around you. That's a good start. That's how you should start, I think, before even preaching everything, okay? Because it's no different to, Pope. The Pope living in this castle, right? In the beautiful properties in Rome, telling people that staying poor is a virtue. It's like ridiculous. Second one is the statement when he said, if you're being born in a poor family, you're basically done. You have no chance of success. And that's not true. That's completely not true. He himself is a perfect example. It's not true. I am an example. It's not true. The other guy was, talking to him, Daniel, is not an example. It's not true. There's tons of people like this who've been born into poor or not super, wealthy families, and they managed to get out of it. Of course, it's not easy, but it's doable. The problem is, if you keep saying that you have no chance to do it, then people will not even try. They stop trying. And if you keep saying this to young people listening to Gary, they'll give up before they even can have a chance to try. Okay, so is it better not to try at all and have everybody being poor? Is it better to have to learn to teach our the youth, the younger generations, that look, you have to try, because you can achieve really a lot. But it starts from trying. If you give up before even trying, that's it. Yes, you will stay poor forever. And the third one is, the entrepreneurship is not equal to being a millionaire. Okay, this is such a huge misconception. Why there's so many people in the comments just screaming at me like, "Oh, do you think if we don't have entrepreneurs, we're not going to have anything to eat?" Like, yes. Do you think is going to make all these businesses around you people, around us, to have things and services? Everything we have around us has been built by people who decided one day they're going to open a business and create things. We're not living in the medieval times where you can have a blacksmith in the local village and providing, the iron or something to local villagers. Like, we can't do it this way. Okay, we're living in a big world, societies where we need each other to build, to create, and to provide services. I can't fix pipes in the bathroom. Can you? You need to call the plumber. These guys are entrepreneurs. They get into advance, come here with your tools, fix it, they charge you, you pay them, they're gone. And they charge you a lot nowadays, didn't you know? That's entrepreneurship. We're not talking about billionaires, gazillionaires sitting, on their fortunes forever and just counting money forever. It's like nobody with a brain is arguing against that. There is massive inequality. The home pricing is ridiculous, and people with a lot of money pay no taxes. That's of course unfair, but you can't tax them. Do you understand? This is not doable. Gary keeps saying, "Oh, it's going to be very hard, but I'll try." Okay, you can keep trying. It's going to be very hard, and you most likely won't make it. But stop telling everyone else that they have to stay poor while you keep trying to take money from poor. This is ridiculous, counterproductive. How about we teach youth, people around us, that look, if we work together, support each other, then we will do best we can. One will be an entrepreneur, the other one's going to be perfect in his job. It's going to be, the other one's going to be staying home looking after the kids. There is so many roles we need in the society. We don't need only entrepreneurs. Of course, nobody's saying everybody can be, but everybody can try. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, yes, please try. There's a lot of help around available, starting from people who can help you, give you advice. There's even people who can give you money. There is so much opportunity. By saying you can't do it, it's just like basically telling you people, stay where you are because you can't do any better. It's wrong. And the last one, which is really troubling for me, is the cult. It's like people following blindly and just repeating the stuff without thinking. There was a guy in my comments in a previous video who claimed that traders are the ones who keep the UK going, that we somehow should be thankful for all the traders because they are the ones creating wealth. They created wealth around London and they keep the UK going. That's the most ridiculous comment in all the comments I managed to read, and I didn't know what to say. I didn't say anything because this is the level of brainwash that it's worrying. Okay, so if everyone is going to start being defensive about what other side thinks, trying to protect Gary, and not even what he believes in, again, I think he probably means well. I don't think it's the good way, and his defensive position and pessimism is definitely not the way. But if we're going to defend traders because he was a trader or he's a trader, it's ridiculous. The most ridiculous things ever. I mean, traders are literally the ones who cause all the financial turmoil. They take money, they just burn that money for banks. Traders, bankers, they all work against you. They take money when you lose. That's when they win. Anyways, for all of you who like this video, please leave me a like. For all of you who don't like the video, please, whatever, you leave me the thumb down. I don't care. But if you want to talk to me, leave me a comment. But please be respectful. Let's try to have a conversation. If you want to subscribe, please do subscribe to my channel, and let's see if we can actually talk about this, because I really think it's an important topic. And by the way, I agree that we are about to have the biggest financial meltdown ever this year, and it's probably going to be very soon, sooner than most things, especially looking what happened yesterday from decision from Trump, right, about the tariffs across the whole planet. But definitely by staying defensive or negative about everything is not going to help. It never does. It's just going to end up exactly the same, and Gary will be fine at the end. He will just do whatever he wants to do because he's got enough money, more than all of us together. Okay, speak to you soon. Cheers.